One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the South Alabama Jaguars. Squaring off with another team from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida Atlantic's offense will have the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Finds his man. It's Collins. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Mooney. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. Their running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
I tell you what, the offense, they get the big run play, and then what are you thinking? Maybe play action, take a shot. How about the defense? They were ready to roll, even though they gave up the run.
A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Florida Atlantic! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So South Alabama's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield, it's Gray. Catch in the middle, it's Chubb. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it all in that last play.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Terrell. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught, it's Chop. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Jaguars have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Taylor.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
And the Jaguars will line it up on 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Right on the money. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He'll toss it. Touchdown, South Alabama! Great job by the back on the option. The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point.
I think it's easy to say, run the option, run the option. Well, you got to be able to see it quickly and make quick decisions. Nice job by the QB, getting the ball to his playmaker. He catches it. He can do the rest. Takes it to the house for 6.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. He'll do it himself. Turning it on! And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield.
He's loose! And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. That 1st quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the 2nd. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A 1st down run on the doorstep. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Gives it on the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now have got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board there.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Back to pass, it's Gray. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The play action fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Terrell. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. The quick out. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Pulls it in. It's Chop. At the 45 on his way. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got it behind the line. It's Barber. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Jaguars will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Steps away. The throw. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And he will be stopped short or stop himself short of the line to gain. What was he thinking there? From the gun, they'll try the middle. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points...
There he goes! Makes a pass to Marker. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Jaguars will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Gray. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And the Jaguars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Pucks it out of the air. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars!
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation, nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
14 for Atlanta, 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Collins. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Working the middle, it's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. What a disappointment. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Finds the tight end. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. Smith takes the handoff. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback moving. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Jaguars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The throw to the outside is complete. Hard-hitting tackle. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Looking for a man. It's Gray. Pulls it in. Breaks into the open. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Jaguars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. He'll keep it himself. Powers through the defender. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got his man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Gray. Makes the catch. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. Makes a grab past the marker. At the 35, he's open. There he goes to the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, South Alabama.
And, man, that play looked a little bit too easy. 4th down, big situation. You got to get up on these receivers and make it difficult. He gets the football right away, gets all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Looking for blockers. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To the ground with the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, the ground game. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed, and the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They'll go to the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Gray. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They're going to test the right side with this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets rid of it. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. The Jaguars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback keeper. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Jaguars are on the move.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Off play action. Using the quick game. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. Target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jaguars! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Michigan State pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in East Lansing. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Jaguars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now on the move. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Sends it back in motion. To the air. It's Gray. Working that left side now. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Jaguars with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Here's a hit. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll rip off 8 on that play in 2nd and 2.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
He'll pitch it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama! And the punishment has been extended. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Florida Atlantic, 10.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For